What's up guys, welcome to another Boot Wizard boot review, and today we're going to be taking a look at a takedown model. I've only done one review so far and I'm going to straight away jump into doing a takedown model. That model is the Nike Mercurial Superfly 6 Pro. So there's a very good reason for this, and it's because I think that this is potentially the best value boot on the market right now. If you are looking for a boot that is going to save you some money, that you don't have to spend crazy amounts on, and you want to get this, I think could be the boot for you. Alright, let's quickly run down some tech specs. So this is not made of a 100% Flyknit upper like the Elite version. Woo! This is made of a synthetic, which Nike haven't called Teijin synthetic, but if we're honest, it's pretty much Teijin synthetic. So if you were one of those people that got super mad and super upset when Nike released a full Flyknit Vapor and they're running around going, ah, where's my synthetic? Where's my synthetic? It's here. And it's cheaper. Stop complaining. Buy this one. But it does still feature a Flyknit sock. In case you were unsure, it says it right there. Flyknit sock, which runs all the way through. So you have got some genuine Flyknit on here. That's really nice. It feels really nice. It stretches out to kind of see that little red stretch there, which I think is a nice touch. One thing that you still get in comparison to the Elite is the anatomical sole plate, which I love. So the anatomical sole plate, basically it means that you kind of sit down inside the boot a little bit more rather than on top of a set kind of base, which does kind of leave you to be a little bit further locked into the boot and a little bit more, you get a bit more of a responsive feeling. Now I'll cover all that in a future video, fit, feel, everything like that, so keep an eye out for that, but that's what the anatomical sole plate does. As far as I'm aware, this is also the very first Nike takedown model. I'm gonna need the other boot. I have not come prepared. Okay, so I read the tech specs and I read that the Nike Mercurial Superfly and Vapor Pros, the takedown models, have ACC, which is Nike's all conditions control. It's a huge thing for people who want it. It's supposed to give you better control, especially in wet conditions. Now I read that it was on these boots. I don't see it written on the boots, which is why I was looking on the other boot. It's not written on the boots. And in all honesty, the only way you can really tell if you've got ACC is if it's written on the boots. It's not written on the boots, so either I'm wrong or they didn't write it on the boots, and then we'll never know. Look, Pro. I'm really confused. Nike have lied to me. Okay, so I've just redone my research, and I can confirm that my Superfly Elites right here do have ACC branding. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on this colorway. It's just there. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Just there. So that's on my Elites. That does not exist anywhere on my Pros. However, Pro Direct Soccer can confirm, according to their tech specs, that these contain all conditions control. Who knew? Who knew? Well, that made the video twice as long as it was supposed to be. Onwards, back to the tech specs after that little deviation. Back to the inside, into the liner. So inside here we have a liner which I think is synthetic leather. It's not the suede that you find on a lot of the top end boots, which I find really nice. It kind of locks your foot in. This leather is quite slippy. I don't really care for it, but it's a takedown model. I'm not going to complain too much. The insole comes out much better than on my 360 GS video. Woo! It has this little kind of like pattern that runs through it all the way up here. I like the idea of this because it is supposed to fit into the pattern there. So they kind of lock into each other, which should prevent this from sliding around, which I can confirm it doesn't, but I also feel like it didn't before they put this on. But it's a really nice idea. I like it. In terms of looks, one of the things you are going to miss from this variation against most of the Elite versions is that fancy shiny chrome sole plate. This is a takedown model. You just get the matte finish, which is obviously the red accent color on the grey base. Still looks great, but you don't get that chrome finish, which looks amazing for like 10 minutes before it wears off. Okay, so on to the reason that I've decided to make this my second ever video. Basically, the price. So this at full retail is going to cost you 130 British pounds. Now, obviously, I wouldn't recommend ever paying full retail for something. Colorways come out so quickly at the moment. This is a pretty old colorway now. I've had it a little while, but even I didn't pay full retail for this. You can now pick these up for around £75. Now, if you compare that to buying a brand new pair of Elites. So the Elite variation is going to set you back £230 at full retail, and even at discount you're going to be looking at £170, £180. You're going to pay £100 more to get this instead of this. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a full Flyknit upper. I understand why it's more expensive, and I personally prefer it. However, if you're on a budget, if you want to save a little bit of money, or even if you're just a really big fan of the slightly older Mercurials, this is the boot to buy. You're going to save so much money. It's such a good looking boot. It performs just as well as this. There is a 15-gram weight difference. You still get Flyknit, you still get an anatomical sole plate. It's still split sole. If you get the firm ground, you get the same stud pattern. If you get the AG Pro version, you get the same stud pattern. The only difference is a little bit of weight and the upper, and you do also get the synthetic suede liner on the inside of the other one. But for the price difference, I cannot recommend this highly enough as a takedown model. I get it, buy it now! Something also worth mentioning is this little Flyknit sock here. While I would tend to verge towards buying the Vapor, because I think it looks a little bit nicer, and these are a little bit more expensive than the Vapor for essentially this little bit of Flyknit. Obviously I use these on artificial ground, on AG, and this means that when I get home I don't throw black rubber balls all over my house, and then people shout at me for throwing black rubber balls all over my house. Sorry. This may save your relationship, your marriage, or stop your housemates from trying to smother you in your sleep. Alright guys, I think that's everything for today. I will get an on-feet, fit, feel and playtest video up of this very soon. I'm a new channel. Please do help me out by hitting the like button, leaving a comment down below. What do you think of the pros? Remember to subscribe, stick on the notifications if you can, and please come back and see us with some more videos. I really appreciate everybody's support, and we'll keep getting those videos out for you as soon as we can. Thank you very much. Have a good day. From Boot Wizard.